Well, we have obtained the resume that George Santos submitted to the Nassau Republican Party when he first sought office in 2020. Let's take a closer look at this. It does feature some of the topics that we now know that he has since admitted are in fact lies. He's called many of them fabrications. But he says he worked at Citigroup from February 2011 to January 2014. His first job. He's since admitted he never worked at Citigroup, and we did reach out to Citigroup. They confirmed no George Santos ever worked there. But listen to what he told us back in 2020, his first run for Congress, about his experience at Citigroup.
I started my career at Citigroup and worked my way up. So, and it's funny because the first thing I heard when I started my career, and I followed in my late mother's footsteps, you're a nice guy, you're very smart, but you won't make it far in this career. You know, it's a very homophobic industry. I actually heard that in my first 6 months at work.
Again, he never worked at Citigroup. As far as following in his mother's footsteps, reports have come out that his mother never worked in finance. How about his education background? NYU, he lists. Baruch College, he lists. Again, NYU and Baruch College have said George Santos never attended those schools. But when it comes to Baruch, he says he ranked in the top 1% of the class, 3.89 GPA. And if you're wondering why Nassau Republicans didn't look deeper into all of this, well, the chairman, Joe Cairo, has owned it. He says, yes, we should have, clearly looking back. But he also says Santos had context for everything, a story for everything. Listen to this.
Said he was a star. Said they won a championship, I assume, a league championship. I assumed it was the City University. He said he was a star and that they won the championship, and he was a striker. He played up front. He's fairly tall. He said he played right by the net. I mean, he described it to me.
And it's unclear if George Santos ever played volleyball, but we know he did not play at Baruch College. Lastly, he posted on his resume he had a history of transforming inefficient, underperforming operations into successful enterprises. Presumably, he was suggesting he could do the same in Congress, but in his short tenure so far, clearly that has not happened.